The industry, obviously, it's doing well. Some extent, financially, it's doing well. Obviously, Hollywood is looking at it, as a very bankable industry. But again, how do you secure the monetization of that industry, that business?
In Rwanda, we also have an emerging film industry. Are there any specific skills that you believe Rwanda or the Rwandan film industry can learn from Hollywood?
Yes, I think there's
a variety, obviously.
Well, there's a variety, and I think the structure, and I think Hollywood, has known how to do it well, and knows how to package it well. Again, we also need to find a way for the continent to distribute film on the international, on the international level. If it's to make films that go straight to videos where we don't have a stage where, to showcase that, it's very difficult to, because then you're left with the only outlet, which is the Western distribution. And the Western distribution can pretty much shut you down.
Where are the opportunities for African film industries? Do you think African industries could tap into series or online films or cinema films? Where do you think most of the opportunities are?
I think the opportunities are all over, as much as, obviously television tend to have stronger impact. Feature films, movies are very glamorous, right? And I think also for us to somewhat have a voice in ways we count our stories, we necessarily need to have a platform in which to distribute our films. If we have to rely on the West to distribute our films, then we're left to, they can dictate the pros and cons of what you're saying and what you want to, show out there. So it's inevitable for us to have the instrument for distribution.
Great. So in Rwanda, we have this campaign that is going on called Visit Rwanda. It's basically a campaign and a program that promotes tourism in Rwanda.
I've seen that program, and I've seen certain aspects of it, certainly in the West, in Europe and all that, and I think it's beautiful. And certainly your president in this country, Paul Kagame, have clearly understood the idea of packaging your own story.
How can Rwanda use this program to gain visibility in the film industry, in Hollywood?
Well, we need to smartly champion interesting stories. Again, kind of like diplomatically, we told the story of Blood Diamond, kind of like somebody like Steven Spielberg, with his own money, felt compelled to tell the story of what America is today and where America came from, which was a little bit of the story of the African, the extended souls of Africa in America. And everything is about packaging. You may not have a great story, you may not have a very profound story, but the way in which you package that can make a film very successful.
All right. Thank you so much for every information you've shared with us, and it was a pleasure having this interview with you, and I hope you get to enjoy the rest of your stay here in Rwanda.
It's a beautiful country, and I can't wait to come back to sort of do the sightseeing without having to, be talking to you. Or
all right.
I look for
it. It will be a good opportunity for me to have another interview with you again. But anyway, thank you so much.
Till the next time.